It's time for Ryan's Roses. Let's get to it. Nick in Hacienda Heights. He says, my wife has been getting new things, some clothes, an Apple Watch, random stuff. And when I asked, she said she bought them for herself, but I don't see any financial trail. So are they gifts? So let me grab Nick. Nick, good morning. Thank you for writing into us. How are you doing?
I'm all right, Ryan. How are you?
I'm okay. So I'm just reading your email. You think that the things that your wife has, the new things, are gifts from someone else?
Yeah, she started getting these new things, and first it was just some clothes, and then she got an Apple Watch and just a whole bunch of random stuff. And she said she bought them for herself. I was like, well, what's going on here? But we share a joint bank account, and there's no paper trail. So,
but why would she wear if another man gave her an Apple Watch? Why would she wear it in front of you?
Yeah, well, exactly. And so as soon as I asked her about it, like the next day, she's not wearing the Apple Watch. She's not wearing the sneakers. You know what I mean? And I look in the closet, and the clothes she got, they're gone. So, I have this sinking feeling that, she's seeing someone else. He's sending her gifts. And, basically, I think I'm afraid I lost her,
Listen, I hear in your voice. Hold on one second. I'm going to get right to this next. We're about to make the Ryan's Roses call to Nick's wife. So Nick believes in his heart that his wife is getting gifts from another man and that he maybe has lost his wife, which is a hurtful thing to feel. Yeah. And so we're going to try and find out if she's cheating on him, if there's another man that she's involved with. Nick, how long have you been married?
We've been married for about 6 years.
Okay, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your wife's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call. And, just say you got a delivery, not necessarily flowers because she gets all sorts of random stuff. So maybe that'll help.
All right, noted. Sisney's going to make that call, and we'll take care of that. So be very quiet. We're going to try and get her on the line now, okay? Be very quiet till we tell her she's on the air later. Here we go.
All right, you got it.
Hello.
Hi, I'm looking for Chelsea.
This is she.
Hi, Chelsea. I'm calling from We Express Delivery. We're actually a third-party delivery service, and we have something coming to your house today with a window time between noon and 2. Is that going to be a okay time for this delivery?
That is amazing. Oh, my gosh. She's going to get me so much trouble.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, that's great.
Oh, I just thought you said something. So it'll be from noon to 2. Is that delivery window okay?
Yeah, that's totally fine. That works.
The item is a little big. I just don't know if you have stairs or if we could just drop it off in the driveway.
Yeah. Wow. Can you tell me what it is?
I don't have that information. Like I said, we're a third-party delivery service, so we get hired for these types of shipments and deliveries.
Actually, I'll probably need somebody to bring it in, if that would be all right.
Okay, we can arrange that.
Oh, my God. He's going to get me in so much trouble. Okay.
Chelsea, this is Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Why are you laughing at the gift, and why are you going to get in trouble for getting this gift?
I'm really excited.
And do you know who it may be from?
Possibly.
Who's that?
Maybe.
Who's that?
Just a friend of mine.
And why is it so fun, though?
Because he's been giving me a lot of gifts as of late, and it's just really awesome that he would think about me.
What's his name?
I really don't want to say.
All right. Well, listen, Chelsea, the reason we are on the phone with you is your husband, Nick, has reached out to us, and he's told us about all these gifts that you're getting. And frankly, just to be candid, he's concerned that there's another man, and it sounds like there might be. So can you explain to Nick, who's on the phone, what's going on?
Is Nick actually on the phone right now?
He is. Can you explain what's going on and why you're accepting these gifts from whom?
Oh, my God.
Oh. What is going on? Who's giving you this stuff?
Nick, I'm so sorry.
What just come clean with me. You can save the apologies for later. What's going on?
No, I mean, there's nothing going on. There's absolutely nothing going on. I promise.
Well, who's giving you all this stuff?
Gifts?
You're giggling. Yeah.
No, it's just a senior guy at work, and I helped him on a project at work, and he nice guy, and I helped him out one day, and so he sent me.
He's buying you Apple Watches and
well, he sent me a gift once
and...
to thank. Yeah, he sent me a gift once to. All right, this is too much. Okay, so he sent me a gift once to thank me for helping him out at work, and then then he sent me some, I don't know, some shoes and some, just because he knew I like to run.
Hold on. Why is he sending you all these things, and why'd you go from giggling to crying? So something's wrong. Like, something's not right, because you were basically in tears. It sounded like they were out of guilt.
Yeah, Chelsea, like, even if something isn't physically going on, there's such thing as, like, emotional cheating, You keep getting stuff from this dude, like... Look,
I know.
Look.
I'm not saying that it's right, because it's so not... Nick, I know it's...
But you were so excited, Chelsea, about getting these things. So you are just now determining it's not right?
No, I've known it's not right all along. But, it's just like I've been... Nick, I never see you...
It's not... I know, it's not 100% your fault. This freaking COVID, man, like, I've been in my own head for a long time, and I have been a bit closed off. So, Chelsea,
I promise there's been nothing physical going on with this guy. I promise.
Yeah, you got to stop. You got to stop accepting this, because if people are giving you stuff, they're expecting to get stuff. You can't keep receiving this stuff.
I know, honey. It just feels good to, like, be noticed, It's like I go days without seeing you sometimes. It's just like you're on Zoom, or you're at work, or you're doing something, and it's just like, it sounds so stupid to say, but I'm just so lonely. It's like, and he was giving me attention that I hadn't got from you for months on end, and it... No, that's...
Guys, listen, we've been listening into your relationship here for, I think, enough. It sounds like this is a productive conversation. Chelsea, I think you know why your husband's worried. Nick, I think you hear from your wife what you need to do to pay a little bit more attention. And I hope you guys can work it out and have a good holiday, okay? Thank you, Nick, for reaching out. Good luck with your relationship.
Good luck.
Thanks, Ryan.
Okay, bye-bye. I tell you, I actually really was falling for both of them towards the end, but I was
oh my gosh,
really uncomfortable with how excited she was and then how guilty she was.
Mm-hmm.
So
it was like a light switch,
right? Like, she was so advocating, excited about getting these gifts, and then immediately knew how wrong it was. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's a public service. This is a last resort. If something's going on in your relationship and you can't get to the bottom of it, then send us an email, as Maggie did, and you can go on the air. Maggie's on hold. Let me read you this so you're up to speed. It says, Ryan and Ellen, I was supposed to take my son to his soccer game, but instead my husband, he took him and even took my car. I stayed home. After they drove off, a woman knocked on my door. She was wearing a short dress and in full makeup. When I answered the door, she got a stunned look on her face and said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I must have the wrong house." Got back in her car and drove away fast. I could see where this is going. Right. She said it was weird. I told my husband about it, and he had nothing to say. I checked his phone after he went to bed, and I saw a text from a number that said OMG. I know something's up. I want to find out who this woman is. So basically, this woman, if what happened in Maggie's mind is true, he was supposed to stay home. Maggie was going to go to the soccer game. Yeah. This woman was going to come over. Something was going to happen, and this was all going to go down during the game.
Did you ever play soccer as a kid?
Of course.
I'm wondering, how long are those games?
Long enough.
Yeah, okay.
Long enough. Maggie?
Hey.
I'm sorry that you're going through this, but I know exactly what is in your head. In your head is that your husband was going to see this girl while you were at the soccer game.
Yeah.
And this last-minute swap threw off his plan.
That's what I think, because this soccer game, I probably would have been gone for a good solid 5 hours.
That's a game.
Ooh.
So just the fact that this woman shows up in my house ready for a date, and I feel like she wasn't at the wrong house. Just how do you do that? She pulled up right behind my husband's car. She knew what house she was at.
But the problem is he took your son. So why, if he's not going to be there, why wouldn't he tell her, hey, change plans?
I have no idea.
I have a question
I
for
don't
you. When the text came in, the OMG text, did it just have a phone number, or was there a name attached to it from the Rolodex?
No, it was just a phone number. It was just a random phone number, and there were no other texts in it. You know, it was just OMG by itself. So I feel like if there were any other texts, he deleted them.
Two paths here. Maybe he tried to reach out to her and he couldn't, and she showed up and something was going to happen, or maybe this is all just a big mistake. Maggie, I'm going to bring Patty in here. How long have you been married?
We've been married for 10 years.
All right. How old's your son?
He's 8. He just turned 8 on Sunday.
We're going to bring Patty in to call your husband. We're going to offer him some flowers and then find out who he wants to send them to and what he wants to write on the card, okay? Because you think something's going down with this woman who knocked on your door and your husband.
Yeah, I really think so.
Have you asked him? Did you tell him what happened? And have you asked him if there's something he wants to tell you about this lady, or if she's real, or if it's for him?
That's the weird thing. I asked him about the woman, and normally, if you knew my husband, he's very talkative. He's extremely opinionated. He's not the quiet type at all, and he didn't say a word. It was like he had nothing to say. It was weird. It was really, really weird and suspicious.
Okay, I'm going to bring in Patty now. So I need you to say, Ryan, you've my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, here we go. Good luck, sweetheart.
Okay, thank you.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Louis?
This is he.
Louis, hi, my name is Patty. I'm calling from Lilies and Whispers. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. I'm actually calling you because today I am giving away 5 bouquets to 5 of my customers for free at no charge, including the delivery. And I would like for you to go ahead and take that offer and send this beautiful bouquet to somebody you love today.
Huh. Okay.
It's no charge to you. I'm not going to charge your credit card. I'm not going to ask you for your credit card or any information.
You says for your customers, though. I feel like I don't know who you are, so...
Well, you may have maybe purchased flowers maybe about 4 years ago or a few years ago when this was owned by a different owner.
Okay. So just like in the database, free flowers?
Yeah, we usually always keep that. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, you know what? I better send those to my wife.
I'm sorry?
I should send those to my wife.
You said you should send them to your wife?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. And what's her name?
Maggie?
Great. And what do you want to put on the note?
Just love you, Louis.
And do you want red or white roses?
What do you think?
Well, if she's your wife, red.
Red, yeah.
Hey, Louis, it is Ryan Seacrest and Ellen K. I need you to know that your voice is being broadcast on the air right now. Louis? Hello? Are you there? Patty, is he there?
No, he just hung up.
All right. So, Maggie, do you want to call him back? Or I tell you what you should do, Maggie. There's something that I heard on this call. He sent you the flowers, but when he was writing the note, and this is what I would want to ask him. When he was writing the note, he said he should or he better send you the roses. That didn't sound like the right reason to send you the flowers. But what you need to do right now is track him down, find him, ask him for the text phone number that came in, the OMG text that
Yeah.
came in, this strange text that came in. Ask him to call that phone number, and if nothing is going on or nothing happened, then he'll give you that phone number. But you need to go and address this with him right now. He hung up for a suspicious reason.
That's what I'm going to do. That I feel like that's the only way I just have to know. If he's being honest with me, then he should agree to do that.
Right.
I agree. All right, well, good luck. Thanks, Maggie.
Thank you.
Okay, bye. It's time for Ryan's Roses. This is going to be interesting. It says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband is cheating. I know it for a fact. He's coming home late and he's saying he either stayed at work or went to a happy hour with his coworkers. The other night, he got a text at 2 a.m. He quickly got up to check it. He did not realize I was awake too. I just need to know who it is. Is it a stranger or is it someone right under my nose, like my best friend? That is cynical.
Best friend.
Megan, thank you for listening. I appreciate you sending us this email. I'm sorry that you feel like you know your husband is cheating, but let's take that moment and take a little further. Do you honestly believe that the man that you married, the man that you said you'd spend the rest of your life with, and you could actually go behind your back and cheat on you with your best friend?
I mean, I don't know who it's with.
But you say in your note, could it be your best friend?
It could be. That's what I need to know.
But do you believe that your best friend would do that to you?
Why do you have that feeling?
I mean, I hope she wouldn't. But for me, that's where the anxiety is kicking in. It's not. I know that he's cheating. I just need to know who it's with, and I would really hope that she wouldn't. But they've always had a little bit of chemistry, and so that's where my mind is going. And that's the question I need answered.
Well, we're going to get the answer for you, but I'm just shocked that you in your head could even accept that as a possible option when you're talking about your husband and your best friend. But hang on one second. We'll make the call to him next. So Megan is on the line. She says, I know my husband's cheating. She wants to know who it's with. Megan, how long have you been married to this man?
About 8 years.
And you think it could be anybody from a stranger to your own best friend, possibly?
Possibly, yes. I mean, I'm almost hoping it's a stranger, so it's not like a double betrayal. But
Can you tell me what your best friend's name is?
Sarah.
Do you have kids?
We have 2.
Been married 8 years. And so you found the other night he got a text at 2 a.m. and he got up to check it. He didn't realize you were awake. What'd you see?
Well, he didn't realize I was awake. He saw, he jumped up. I saw him jump up out of bed, grab the phone, and run out of the room.
Could you see what was on the phone?
No, I just saw the screen glowing, but it's just like bizarre behavior.
But when he came back to the room, did you say anything?
You didn't ask him?
No, he thought I was asleep. Like, I just laid there still.
Okay, got it. All right. Well, here we're going to do it now. We're going to call him. Megan, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
We're going to call him. Sissy's going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends him to and what he puts on the card. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Will do.
All right, good luck.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Nick.
This is?
Hi, Nick. My name's Michelle. I'm calling from a Classic Bloom. We're a new flower shop right inside the Sylmar Plaza on Gladstone.
Okay.
I'm calling because we're having a wonderful promotion, and I hope you'd be interested in it. Basically, we're offering a free dozen roses that you can send to anybody today. They're absolutely free. We don't need billing info, credit card info, cash, anything like that. Just the name of the person you want to send them to.
I think I'm good. I'm going to pass. I appreciate it, but
Oh, are you sure? It's free roses. We pick somebody at random every single week, and you're the one that was selected this week. And so you can send them to anybody and put a smile on someone's face.
Yeah, I think maybe you just caught me off guard, but I think I'm gonna still pass. I appreciate
sure?
it. No offense. Yeah.
I have girlfriend or a wife or mom? Anybody you want to send some flowers to? You'd be doing me a favor because honestly, you're like the 5th person that said no already today, and I'm really trying to just get these out. My boss is on my case.
Yeah, I got you. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I think I'm not your guy.
Hey, Nick, before you hang up, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. My name is Ryan Seacrest. That is Sissany, and we have your wife on the phone who thinks you're cheating on her. Are you?
Just be honest, Nick.
Wait.
Make sense of it later. Just, are you cheating on your wife?
No.
Okay, she thinks you are because you got up out of bed 2 a.m. You've been acting strange. You read a text, so she thinks you are. Why do you think she thinks you are?
I have no idea. These things are not have nothing to do with cheating. I'm busy. I'm stressed out.
Well, who was texting you the other night at 2 a.m.?
It was actually a coworker of mine, and we've got some big projects coming up. So
2 a.m.
Billy, this is look. I wouldn't have normally responded, but I happened to be awake because I was having a hard time sleeping. So why not? Who cares? This is ridiculous. I've given you no reason to feel this way.
It's not true. We never talk anymore. We're like never alone together. We like watch TV side by side and don't communicate whatsoever. Like that's the extent of the amount of time we spend together. You're getting random texts at 2 a.m. and jumping out of bed for them. You are giving me reasons to suspect this.
Okay, well, agree to disagree, I guess.
Well, I will say that, your wife, Megan, she does believe you're cheating. I will say that Sissany, she thinks you're cheating. I will say...
Well, I don't know, actually.
Well, I can tell by the look on your face that you don't believe him. I'm asking another. Patty, she's listening. She thinks you're cheating. Tanya, she thinks you're cheating. So, Nick, come on. What's going on? Why do all of them think you're cheating?
I have no idea. Why?
Well, it sounds like they think it sounds like you are.
Who is this coworker? Is she male, female? Has your wife met them?
I have male and female coworkers. You know what? I'm going to tell you what this is. This is garbage because she is projecting her lack of trust or whatever onto me because she's the one who's cheated in the past, not me. So she's the one, if anything, who we should be suspicious of.
Megan, is that true?
Now.
Megan?
Okay.
Is that true?
I can't believe you're throwing that in my face. Yes, it was before we got married, and that is why I know the signs to look for, and I completely learned my lesson.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on for a second. Are you just insecure that he might retaliate because you did it to him?
I mean, no, and not 8 years later. I'm not going to say I never felt that way, but we dealt with it. We went to therapy. It was all before we got married.
But Nick, did you ever forgive her for that? Nick, did you honestly forgive her for that?
Honestly, I think I forgave her. I did forgive her. You don't forget that. I don't know what to say. You don't forget that. And then when all of a sudden she's expecting me to go above and beyond to make this sort of effort to spice up the romance this far into our relationship, it seems like just kind of unfair. And so when I feel that way, it just I guess then my mind just jumps back to I was cheated on.
Okay,
I deserve this crap.
So
wow, even 8 years later.
Megan, you cheated on Nick before you got married. Nick, you've got some sort of behavior that makes her think you're cheating on her. You're telling me you're not?
I swear I'm not. I'm
All
not.
right, then Megan, are you projecting?
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I know what I'm seeing because I've lived it, but I don't think I'm projecting. I'm not. My wish is not that he's cheating.
Where does your best friend tie into all this, Sarah? Why'd you even think it could be her?
Because they've always had a little, they've always gotten along really well. They worked together years ago, and he would always talk about how funny she is, and like lately they've both been distant, and I don't know.
Let me tell you why that's stupid, though, because Sarah's the only reason that we're still together, because she helped me realize that she convinced me that you weren't never going to cheat again, and that's the only reason we're still together. So, like, once again, you're taking somebody who cares about you and looking out for you, and you're in your mind, you're turning them into some kind of bad guy when they're not.
Well, this is messy.
Yeah.
All right. Hang on, both of you. All right. Well, I don't think Nick's cheating now.
I don't think so either.
But I mean, look, she maybe did something before they got married. So we don't know that she's done anything wrong either, really. But it sounds like he hasn't really forgiven her for that. And Megan sounds like she hasn't You know what? Megan hasn't forgiven herself for cheating, which is why she's acting like this. And he, too, hasn't forgiven her either. They shouldn't have gotten married. They shouldn't have gotten married.
Wow.
They shouldn't have gotten married.
In 8 years, 2 kids, all of this just still festering.
It's still resentment. It's still, they shouldn't have gotten married. All right, Ryan's Roses. I see you. Megan certain that her husband, Nick, cheating. And there's so much more that just happened. I really think, if you missed the Ryan's Roses, so I wonder if we're not tricked like this more often. She calls or writes to us, and then we call her, Megan, and she says, hey, my husband is cheating. I know for fact. So we call him. He hems, he haws. He haws, he hems. He doesn't want to send the roses to anybody. And then we explain, hey, your wife wants us to call because she knows you're cheating. And he says, well, why don't you ask her about her cheating? So she cheated before they got married. And he said that she's projecting that he's not cheating. And I start to think as the call went on, I don't think he's cheating. I think he resents his wife for cheating before they got married. And I think that she hasn't forgiven herself for cheating. And others are saying she actually wants to cheat again, so she's throwing out a smokescreen.
That's crazy.
Beth, how are you, Mission Viejo?
I'm doing well, Ryan. How are you?
Well, my right shoulder has a little inflammation. Other than that, I'm good.
Ryan, don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself.
All right. Thank you for checking. What did you think of this, Roses? Because I'm starting to think he's not cheating and she is, and he resents it, and she has not forgiven herself for doing it.
Ryan, he's totally cheating, and you let him off the hook way too easy.
How can you say that?
There are a couple questions you should ask them. Number one, are you willing to show your wife the text that you got 2 a.m? Because that obviously looks bad.
It does look bad. That is not
good. Number 2, you say that for the past 8 years, because she cheated on you, that you have been unable to be a good husband. But she's noticed recent changes in behavior. So sometimes the simplest explanation is the right one. He's cheating, and you're normally a better detective than that. But we love you anyway.
All right. Well, I'm sore.
Well, he has a hurt shoulder, so
yeah. You're only getting one shoulder.
You weren't on your A game. It's okay.
Yeah, it's not his A game right now.
I still love you.
It's not my A game, Sissany. It's just I have a hurt shoulder. All right. Well, thank you for calling.
Off.
I'm not off.
I'm trying to.
We're not playing boxing. We're playing DJ.
I'm trying to help you out right now.
How is that helping?
By saying that your shoulder hurts, so all of your focus is on the pain that you're experiencing there. You weren't able to detect and ask all these great questions like you usually do.
You didn't say all that. You said you're not on your A game.
I'm done.
Jeez. Nell, to the rescue. Nell in Los Angeles, go ahead. You're on with us.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Nell. Go ahead.
So I've been listening to you guys for a really long time, and one thing I've noticed, Ryan, is every time somebody calls and you guys find out that the caller actually cheated, you become really judgmental, and you almost give the significant other that you're calling like an out. Like in this case, 100% Nick's cheating. If he wasn't cheating, I mean, the first thing he'd say is, babe, let me show you the text message or the call. You can look at it. You can check it out. At this point, it's probably gone. It's probably deleted. So he wasn't quick enough to explain himself. But clearly they've had issues and they've gone to therapy. So when you start to, like, get judgmental, and I think this is just, like, as soon as you hear, like right now you said, I wonder if we're being tricked. Well, I don't think it's a trick. I think when people come out and say, yeah, I've cheated before, you become judgmental towards them and you give the caller an out, the other person. It's like, well, yeah, you're right. Why don't we talk about them cheating? And it, like, diverts the entire issue to now the person who's trying to get help from you as opposed to, trying to figure out the truth.
Well, all right. So I think you have a very good point, and I will say I am guilty of, I don't know if it's as judgmental as I think I get distracted by them saying it, and then I end up on that track.
Yeah.
Right. It's true, but I think it skips the issue at hand. And
so do you,
the other person out.
All right. So forgive me for that mistake, but do you think he is cheating? You say you do.
I do because, I'm married. My husband works late hours. I hear his phone go off on emails and texts at night, and because they have long hours, they keep long hours. But when you asked him, are you cheating? Why are you getting calls at 2 a.m.? All he could have said was, babe, I'll show you. You can look at my phone. Like next time that happens, why don't you just ask me if you have an issue with it?
That makes sense.
Don't answer your question. And when you asked him, when he said, and then I think it was Tanya who asked, is it a male or a female? He said, well, I have multiple coworkers, male and female. He totally just diverted your question.
Yeah, he didn't answer the question.
Yeah.
Well,
he was trying to build his excuse and then his story later on. Yeah.
Well, Sisney didn't do anything wrong either? Or didn't she do something wrong?
I asked him if it was a female coworker.
Yeah, Sisney. Yeah, there you go. So he totally skipped it. He's like, well, I have male and female coworkers, So
all right. Well,
he took it and he ran with it.
All right, I understand. I got distracted. Forgive me for that. Thank you for calling.
That's okay.
I like that we have this kind of relationship now. We've never met, and yet you've put me into the corner. I like it. It's good. I play boxing.
You guys. I listen to you guys all the time. And Tanya, you're right. It's called just box. Play box.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, FYI, the guys that everybody fights, the name of the place, say they play boxing. George Foreman's kid was in there at the time when they said it. Okay? Thanks for calling, Mel. All right, let me play this clip. From Ryan's Roses, and then we have to move on. Oh, Nicole hung up. All right, so let's take D? Let's take D. D is Nicole's done with it. She's over it. She was holding. She said, you know what? I got to go to work. So
he's been over an hour at this point.
Well, look, there are a lot of things going on here. So, it's Simi Valley. We're going to take him. Guy, weighing in on this. Real short. Megan writes to us saying, I know my husband's cheating. So we get him on the phone.
This is garbage because she is projecting her lack of trust or whatever onto me because she's the one who's cheated in the past, not me. So she's the one, if anything, who we should be suspicious of.
Megan, is that true?
Now.
Megan?
Okay.
Is that true?
I can't believe you're throwing that in my face. Yes, it was before we got married.
So now, when it happened, I thought, oh, gosh, well, all right, he's not cheating. She did it, and that's what this is all about.
But she did it almost a decade ago. For him to bring it up.
Well, he still resents it. Yeah. He hasn't forgiven her, Sissany.
Yeah, clearly.
And I don't know that I could.
That's on him, though. He decided to marry her after that.
So he did. Now, she's got trouble, too, because I don't think she's let it go. She hasn't forgiven herself. She hasn't moved on either. It's kind of where we were. And a lot of us are calling, saying, he's cheating. And I'm saying, I don't know if I can say that. Hello, is it D or D's?
D's.
First name?
Ed.
Check it. I know another one. All right, Simi Valley.
Definitely not Rick, no relation.
Okay, well, last name, though. That's close. Go ahead.
Yeah, so when I was young and, I was engaged to my wife, I made some mistakes and I cheated on her. I did a stupid thing. Mm-hmm. And life is full of opportunities to make up for those mistakes. She forgave me. We got married. I'm happily married, going on my 18th year, 3 kids. Congrats. I can't say enough great things about her. But one thing that's true about anybody that's ever been cheated on is the person that did the cheating doesn't forgive themselves. And the person that got cheated on never forgets. Now, here's the thing about the person that got cheated on. They're not going to cheat because they know how destructive it feels. This guy knows exactly how it feels to be cheated on. And it's not a good feeling. It hurts. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You feel betrayed by the person that you're closest to. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to ever relive that. He's not going to cheat on her. Not even to get revenge.
Interesting.
I sure as hell am never going to cheat on my wife again. No way, no sir.
Well, do you think? So I have two thoughts. One, Well, a guy, he could cheat on her as revenge.
Yeah, but that's not going to make him feel better. It's not going to make her feel better. And first off, a text at 2 o'clock in the morning, that's not proof that you cheated. That's proof that somebody has no courtesy.
Yeah, that's true. Or they're in a different time zone. How about that one?
That's true.
Like when I'm in New York, I send the whole staff here emails. Man, they're coming in 1, 2, 3, 4 in the morning
They
for
really
them,
are. Yeah.
but not for me. For me, it's 5 in the morning my time.
You need sleep, Ryan. That's the truth.
Sleep. What? How do you spell that? I don't even know what it is.
For the busiest man in the world, I don't know.
And the other thing I want to ask you is, do you think your marriage is better because you cheated?
I think my marriage is better because I'm honest with my wife.
And you learned.
Because I spend the time to talk to her and listen to her and care for her. And what he said, where he went wrong, in my opinion, is when she wants me to spice up the marriage, all I think of is her cheating. He needs to get over it. He needs to take a deep breath and forgive her and let it go. Mm-hmm. Because if you hold on to it and it festers, you're just going to resent her for the rest of your life. Their marriage isn't going to last. It's going to fall apart. The other part of it is she needs to get over it.
Right.
Well, look at Dee's in Simi Valley.
I know.
Dee's Sleaze right there. I love it. Well, thank you, my brother, for calling. You take care, okay?
No problem. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. I feel like he sounds like a good guy.
And he knows what he's talking about.
Isn't it amazing? Isn't it funny how we think we can judge someone in 45 seconds just by hearing their voice over the phone? Mm-hmm. Like, he did cheat, so not great. But I feel like he learned, and he seems like a genuine guy.
Yeah, 18 years married, 3 kids.
Right. So we completely think that we're his best friend after talking to him for 1 minute. All right.
Are we lonely?
When you say we.
Like me, you, Tanya. Is that why?
I'm
Is that why we think that?
I'm
Because we're so
good.
lonely. We're like, he's our best friend now.
I'm good. Susan, you're good. Tanya? I'm good, too. She's good.
Get good.
All right. So, is he cheating or not?
I don't know, because he wasn't so aggressive. I mean, compared to the Ryan Roses guy from Monday, like, this guy was a treat, I felt.
And Candy, are you there, Candy?
I am.
What do you think Megan should do?
I think she should look at her phone bill.
And see who he's talking to at 2 a.m.
At 2 a.m.,
texting.
absolutely.
Well, that might be the best
or
way
the
to
text
find.
message at that point.
Yeah, that might be the best. So do you think, from what you heard just now, did you think he's cheating?
I'm leaning towards yes. I'm still undecided.
Okay, all right. Well, we've got. Well, thanks for calling. A lot of people are undecided on that one. It's time for Ryan's Roses. So we've got this as a public service. If there's something going on in your relationship and you can't get to the bottom of it, then this is something you could do. Send us the email. If you think someone is cheating on you and you want to get to the bottom of it, that's what this is about. And obviously you submit via email, and then we get you on the phone to see if you want to make the call. Here's the email we got from Tustin. Dear Ryan, a friend of mine saw my fiance kiss another girl while waiting at the valet stand at a restaurant. I haven't asked him about it yet because I don't want this to be about my friend. I need to know the truth. Things have not been great between us lately, and it appears he's turned to another woman. All right, let's grab Gabriella now. I have a couple thoughts on this. Gabriella, how are you?
I mean, I've been better, but I'm okay, I guess.
First off, we are certain that this was your fiance that was kissing another woman at a valet stand. Certain?
Yes, it was definitely him. Like, I mean, and like things haven't been really good between us as of recent, anyways. But yeah, there's no doubt that
seems high risk. Was this in your area of where you live?
Yeah, my friend saw him out at a restaurant that like we've all been to before, and
really high risk.
I mean, this all lies on your friend. So you trust your friend?
Yeah. Would your friend ever make this up?
No, I'm like 100% sure.
How long have you been engaged?
We've been together for like 3 years.
Couple things. Your friend did not let them know. Obviously, your friend didn't let them know that she saw them.
No, she left after she saw them.
Did she tell you what kind of kiss it was? Like, was it a peck or was it like a makeout sesh?
It was like in between. It was like more than a peck, but it was like full lips, like lip around lip. Like,
no, I will do a hello on the lips every once in a while. So was it a hello goodbye?
No, it wasn't like a smooch, but it was definitely more than a hey buddy.
There could be good news here. If this is true, I'm glad you're going to find out before you get married. All right? So, Gabriella, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your fiance's name is, on Kiss FM.
Brian, you have my permission to call my fiance on Kiss FM.
All right, we're going to make this call. We're going to find out what's going on here and try and get to the bottom of it. Sissany is in for Patty, who's on maternity leave, and we want to get the name of the person he sends these roses to. Could be you, could be somebody else, and then what kind of sentiments on the card, okay?
Okay.
Good luck. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Martin?
Yes.
Hi, Martin. My name is Crystal. I'm calling from Heavenly Flowers. We're a new flower shop here in Tustin. How are you doing this morning?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. I'm actually calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. And I wanted to know if you wanted to send them to anybody today. They're absolutely free. I'm doing a new promotion because I just opened up my new flower shop and calling like 10 people today. So you're one of the lucky 10.
I'm just curious. How do you guys get the numbers that you get?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I should have told you that probably. You might have bought something online maybe like in the last year or so and opted to receive some promotional offers. And so that's where we get all of our, information from when we call winners.
Okay, cool. So it's free. I don't have to give you any credit card info or anything like that?
Nope, and they'll get them today if you want, or a different day this week or whatever's, more convenient for you. I just need the name you want to send them to in like a quick note. So we can
cool.
start with the name.
Definitely Desiree.
Okay, Desiree.
It's Desiree.
Uh-huh.
And then I think it's going to say like for you from Martin. I want it to say that. I know you guys have like special Valentine things, and I just don't want it to say love Martin. Can you
just for you.
For you from Martin.
From Martin.
Martin, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany, and your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that we have your fiance, Gabriella, on the line.
Yeah.
Who is Desiree?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, who is
sorry?
Desiree?
What's going?
Who's Desiree? Why don't you just answer him? Who's Desiree? Who is Desiree?
Slow down.
Who's this woman, Desiree, bro?
Just answer him. Who's Desiree? Why are you kissing?
Wait,
hold on, Gabriella. Hold on, Martin. Who's?
I don't know what you guys are. I don't know what this is. Like,
no, bro.
Gabriella, it's over. Like, remember a few weeks ago? Like you said, and I quote, "This isn't working for me." And I said, maybe we should take a break. That's what we're doing.
So you guys aren't engaged?
She said, this isn't working for me.
Gabrielle, is that the case here? Are you telling us a different story?
No, I mean, I still have like you. What am I wearing? Your ring? Are you kidding?
No, hold on for a second, guys. Well, let's try and understand this, okay? Are you engaged? Are you engaged right now?
We're not right now because she said, let's take a break. This isn't working for me. And I
Gabrielle,
said, let's take a break, and we agreed that. So
did you suggest that you guys should take a break?
Well, things we're just getting really difficult between us. I didn't know, like, we're not together anymore. Now you're just kissing other girls.
Did you agree to take a break, Gabriella?
I'm still wearing the ring, though.
But I'm asking you if you agree.
We already went through this, Mr. Seacrest. I told you can keep it. It's fine, and that's fine. And we're taking a break. And you know what? I don't even know who your friend is that said you saw me with Desiree. I don't understand. Who was it?
Wait, so it was Desiree. All right, so wait. You were
at the valet stand.
You were at the valet stand with Desiree. Got it. Okay. Now, what's going on with you and the other woman? Why were you at dinner with her at this restaurant, and why were you kissing her? Are you seeing her?
Yes, this is somebody I'm seeing because we agreed that we're not going to be together anymore.
Boy, this inspires a whole other conversation about what the definition of a break is, especially in an engagement, and we're going to get to that. But Gabriella, Martin, I don't know what to say. If you made when you made the decision to take a break and you said to each other, "Look, we're going to explore other options, or we're going to have the rules suspended," then I'm not so sure Martin's at fault. And Gabriella, I'm a little confused because you didn't tell us this at the beginning.
Yeah.
What together then? So that's it? It's just over? Like, you don't love me anymore?
Gabby,
Because
Gabby,
I
remember.
still love you, dude.
Gabby, we had an understanding. Don't you remember? We had this talk already. We had a whole talk. We had 2-3 talks about this. And I said, do you want to take a break? And you said, that's it. That's what we're doing.
All right, guys, I'm gonna put you on hold for just a second, okay? I don't know where to go with this one.
I feel so bad.
Well, first of all,
she's starting to cry.
Yeah, but she didn't give us
I know,
all this
but
information.
it seems like they're just so confused.
Right, but there's egg on our face because she didn't give us all this information. It's time for Ryan's Roses. We have Vanessa on the line in Burbank. Now, she's written to us, and she has said about her husband, sis, that we have shared a desktop computer that she's been using while working from home. When my husband gets texts, an alert pops up. Lately, he's been getting a lot of texts from someone named David. I don't think anything of it, but then now I'm starting to. So I'm wondering, does she think it's David or David as a code name? Vanessa, thank you for writing into us. So do you think that this person on the other end is really a David, or is it a code name for someone else?
I'm convinced it has to be a code name for another woman. I don't understand how it could be anything else.
Well, what are you seeing? What's in the body of the message that might make you think that?
So the message that I found, well, a lot of them had been deleted, and the one that I found said, can't wait. And then there were 3 red heart emojis, and then another one that said, I don't know what I would do without you.
Yeah, that's not good.
So, Vanessa, how long have you been married?
We've been married 7 years.
All right. Hold on one second. We'll get to the call next, all right?
Okay.
Now we've got Vanessa on the line. Vanessa married for 7 years, and she's seeing her husband getting text messages that are, well, you know when you sync all your devices together? So she's seeing his messages. That syncing, you know, syncing can be a sync. So that's what's happened here. He's been getting a lot of texts from someone named David, and she thinks that it's a code name for somebody because the messages are saying, can't wait, and there's 3 heart emojis. I don't know what I would do without you, that kind of thing, that kind of sentiment. So, Vanessa, if you would just say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, we are going to call him now. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Let's see what we can find out about David.
Okay.
All right, Sisney, ready with the roses?
Yep.
Sisney's going to offer him some roses. We'll find out who's top of mind, who he's thinking about, who he wants to send him to, and what he wants to put on the card. All right, here we go. Good luck, Vanessa.
Thanks.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Phil.
Yeah, this is Phil.
Hi, Phil. This is Darlene. I'm calling from Burbank Blooms. We actually have a fun promotion right now where we're offering to local residents a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free.
Oh, how'd you get my number? I don't remember signing up for this sort of thing.
We have a database based off of purchases that you may have made online in the past 18 months and to receive promotional offers from local vendors. So you may have bought something online from another company. But anyways, they're completely free, and we just hope that you refer us to friends and family. You can choose from red, white, pink, roses. It's a dozen, and they can get them by lunchtime today.
I mean, I can't think of anyone that I would send them to right now, but I don't know. Is it possible to send it to like the nurses station at Providence Hospital? You know, with like a note saying like, thank you for everything that they do or something?
Yeah, I could. Are you sure you don't have a significant other, a wife, a mom, sister, anybody you want to send it to?
I'm just thinking, you know, it must be hard going for them to go to work all the time, and, you know, it could be a nice gesture.
That is Very nice. We could arrange that.
Before we go any further, Phil, my name is Ryan. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. And we've got your wife, Vanessa, on the phone. Very thoughtful of you to want to send the roses to the nurses. But before we get to that, she has reached out to us because she's been reading romantic messages that are coming from someone named David because your devices are synced up. Who is David that is writing things to you like, can't wait, I don't know what I would do without you? Can you explain that to Vanessa?
David's a friend. That's all. We met at the gym, through the gym, doing outdoor workouts.
Okay, so David is a friend of yours?
Yeah.
And what is
David's a friend?
And what?
I've
David,
never heard you mention David before.
Okay.
We met through the gym, and that's I see him at our outdoor workouts.
And so when he says can't wait, 3 heart emojis, I don't know what I would do without you, what does David mean?
And why are you deleting his text?
Look, Vanessa, I can we can talk about this, but let's not talk about this on the radio.
What are you saying?
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. I'd like to talk face to face, not on the radio.
I think I will let you guys do that. Vanessa, if this feels like a conversation the two of you guys should have, certainly without us. All right? We'll let you take it from here. Okay?
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
Well, I hope the two of you can get to the same place to talk in person as soon as possible.
Me too.
Okay, thank you, Phil, for talking to us. And Vanessa, thank you for reaching out.
Thanks, Ryan.
Okay, bye-bye. All right, so I believe him. So I what?
You believe him that that's his, quote, friend?
No, I believe him that he wants to tell her something about David.
Oh, my gosh. Did not see that coming.
We just had Vanessa and Phil on the line who have been married, and Phil was getting messages from a David that were romantic messages. And one could think, all right, well, that's a code name for another woman that he's seeing, or it could be David, another man. Mm-hmm. And to me, clearly he got a little, nervous, but to me, it sounded like Phil was getting messages that said things like, can't wait, heart emojis, I don't know what I would do without you, from a David. That's what it sounded like to me. It didn't sound like...
Uh-huh.
I mean, Tubbs, remember I used to put... You remember back when you were single, you used to put code names in your phone? Like David would have been Donna?
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Well,
I'm
not proposing it. I'm just saying that's what Tubbs used to do.
Well, I have a code name for you in my phone.
Is it Donna?
No, it's not Donna.
Is it
Wait,
Madonna?
What's your code name for Ryan?
Rodney. Rodney?
Rodney.
I like Rodney. It's a good name. So if I text you, it's not Rodney, you know it's me.
I know it's you.
You don't know another Rodney?
No.
Okay.
You're the only Rodney I know.
Anybody else have a code name for anybody on this show?
No.
Actually, I do for Tanya. What do I have?
Oh, you were in as T-Rad.
Because at the time, that was not a conversation. It was just T-Rad was all I knew her as. So anyway, that just it could have been sensitive, and they're going to talk off air. But Haley is on now. So Haley, go ahead. You heard the Ryan's Roses. What did you think is happening?
To me, it's clear what's happening, and I'm very sure that she needs to know. Like, I totally agree that they need to have a conversation. This actually happened to me. my fiance left me for a guy. And, at first I was devastated, but because he was, kind of open and honest with me, we're actually friends now. So it can work. It can work out.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, I know people that this has happened to as well. I mean, in a little different way of being, having the conversation. But I certainly know people in my life that have been in a marriage or in an engagement with a woman and then ended up in a relationship with a man. If that's what we think that sounded like.
Right. I mean, it's heartbreaking, but as long as you're truthful.
Well, I mean, it's
there's only so much you can do,
It's heartbreaking at first, yes, to both of them and certainly to Vanessa, but then it must be a relief or just a sense of honesty, freeing, right?
Yeah.
To be filled. Again, we're alleging this because we didn't have the conversation, but it certainly sounded like there was a sensitive one to be had. And Haley, thank you for calling and being honest with us on the air too. I appreciate your thoughtfulness and thanks for listening to us.
Thanks, guys.
All right, you take care.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
It's day 26 of self-quarantine.
Today we are going to be unboxing a case from Apple. I sound weird.
Hello everyone, it's Maureen. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome! Okay guys, so we're here today because we are gonna be unboxing the Apple silicone case for iPhone 11 Pro Max, the Surf Blue. So I'm really excited. It's just a help for you guys, nothing to do, and you want to get the Apple silicone case in Surf Blue for iPhone 11 Pro Max, I would gladly help you with that. Who has problems with their unemployment benefits? I do. I'm waiting for a live chat right now. I've been waiting for like 30 minutes. If you see me looking that way, let me show you. Right there. My computer is right there. So if you see me looking in there, that means I'm looking if they are online. So without further ado, here is the unboxing and kind of color comparison. The Apple silicone case for iPhone 11 Pro Max in Surf Blue. I ordered this online in the Apple Store. Does anyone of you have a problem with the unemployment benefit? I have mistakenly answered some of the questions on my first week of certification. Maybe that's why I'm having problems. But it's been almost 1 month and I have not gotten any unemployment benefits yet. So here you go. Let me throw my package, wash my hand, and sanitize this.
One eternity later.
Okay, here you go. Oh my god, guys. I don't know why this is released in the springtime, not in the summer. This deserves to be in the summer collection. Oh my god! I'll take this off from this packaging. Oh my god, this is so pretty. Yeah. Okay, so what you see right here is natural lighting. It's a natural lighting coming from my sliding window or sliding door or whatever you call this. Let us try this on our phone. Let me take this off first. This is still my favorite color for springtime. I don't understand why these are in the spring collection. Maybe there's more brighter colors in the summer. I don't understand, like the colors of the leaves are green. It's supposed to be like green, or maybe flowers, yellow. I'm just giving away my ideas there. If any one of you has not seen the video of me unboxing this and color comparing, I will put the link right here in this side. Let's take this off and we'll try the Surf Blue. Here's my gold iPhone. And let us try this pretty surf blue on our phone. Look at this! Oh my god! Let me zoom you in, guys. My nails are kind of colorful today. This one right here is gray. I couldn't decide which ones I want, but the rest are blue because we have a blue case today. So right here, again, there isn't any cover in the bottom, but that's fine for me. I don't really care about the bottom. If I was working in a place and I carry my phone around, I wouldn't be using this, but I don't have that job anymore, so I'm okay with this case. And plus, it's super soft in here. Right here. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love the color, guys. It's so summery, but it's not. It's springy. I did search a palette, a color palette, just to show you guys. This is not close to turquoise. It's not even in royal blue. It's not royal blue. It is not a sky blue. Or maybe it is a sky blue. Huh? Maybe. Oh, you know what? It might be the cornflower blue. What do you think? So as usual, what we do is we color compare it. I might not have some blue here, but I'll try to find some. So I found a blue color right here. This is a picture of me and my husband somewhere in Empire Beach, and this is it. And look at the blue skies right there. I think it is very close to the surf blue color right here. Look at that. I understand now why they named it surf blue, because after winter is gonna be spring, and in the springtime there's gonna be like a lot of blue skies and stuff. So I think I understand now why they called it surf blue. But I'm still gonna be researching more about this surf blue, and we'll see how it goes. So I just typed surf blue on the internet and it showed me a bunch of pictures here. There's like Apple Watch band and stuff, and then there's color right here on the images. One thing that catch my attention is this Encyclopedia. I don't know which one. Saturated, lighter. I don't see sky blue color. That's really close to it. Blue. Oh, the blue itself too. The NCS blue looks kind of the same. Now, as you all know, I have this blue throw pillow. Yeah, it's so comfy. Let's put it here. Let's see. The surf blue right here is too bright for this color. Oh man, it's so pretty. I'm so blue. So what else do I find in here? I'll be back. Found a blue hairpin. Guys, blue hairpin right here. Too light, but it's pretty though, the blue color. Ah, it's growing in me. Let's see here. Ooh, I have this. Let's try this on. Guys. I have a blue coat. So, is it the same? No, it's not. It's too bright from this blue coat. Yeah. No, this is darker than this one. But it's still pretty. Oh my god, should I wear like a blue color today? I'm feeling the blue today. So guys, I think I'll have to end this video right in here. I couldn't find any blue stuff around here anymore. This color is so pretty. I love it so much. There might be fun colors for the summer collection of Apple when they release it. And so I'm excited. Maybe color yellow or fuchsia pink. Oh, I can't wait. I enjoy this color, this one too. So yeah, I'm enjoying it so much. I'm happy today. I have a blue nail polish, I have a blue hairpin, and a blue coat. I'm good. And also a blue iPhone case. All in blue. I think that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day and night, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye!
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. Let's get to today's Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, our neighbor across the street, listen to this. Our neighbor across the street used to be really friendly with me. She would even help me with the trash cans every week, but the past few weeks, she's purposely avoided me. She pulled up to her driveway the other day, and I was watering the front yard. I waved. She didn't wave back. Now, I don't understand that about human beings. I will be running, jogging, or walking past other people, and I will look them in the eye, and I'll say, good morning. And they actually will look at me and not respond.
Yeah.
How is that possible for two people? And it annoys me.
It's getting bad. I held the door open for a bunch of people the other day, and not one person said thank you. And I'm not doing it for the thank you, but like
I actually am doing it for the thank you. You know what? And I make it clear. I make it very clear. And sometimes under my breath, I'll say, well, you're welcome.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then it's like, I don't say it too loud because I don't get into like a street fight. But it really is annoying when you just, how can you not have the decency to say hello back? Or not even hello back, just like, what's up?
Or
hey,
smile.
Or just pop your head in the air, like nod your head.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the road. So that's a separate, Mark, let's go off on that later. So anyway, she pulls up into her driveway, no wave back, right? Mm-hmm. She says, I'm tracing her change of attitude to when I went out of town with my kids. My husband stayed home. I'm thinking something happened between my husband and her while we were gone. That's it. She's not making eye contact because now she thinks that her husband's messing around with the neighbor.
But
that's the deal.
They could have just gotten into a fight.
Could have been a lot of things. Could have, would have, should have. Let's find out right now. Wendy, we now know everything. She's not engaging. And the question I have is, why would you just assume that your husband would go do something? Have you always worried about your husband? Because that's a pretty big leap.
Well, maybe it's just like I've been listening to too much of, Ryan's Roses and stuff like that.
And it's in your head.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty big leap to think that she's not responding to your wave, and you just think that your husband's going over there when you're away.
I know. It just seems really odd to me because she was super, super friendly. And, I could be super paranoid. I could, 100%. But, we were good friends before, and now she's not acknowledging. It just seems like, why would that happen? Why would that suddenly happen when I was gone?
We don't know. People's behavior sometimes we can't figure it out. I don't nearly need to do much more than say, hold on, because we're going to come back and call your husband and get into it, okay?
Okay.
That's next. We're about to make the call now for Wendy. If you just got here, the bottom line is, her neighbor is not now looking her in the eye, and she thinks it's because when Wendy, was out of town, her husband went over and cheated with the neighbor. Mm-hmm. Now, there's got to be something we don't know for you to make that kind of a leap, but let's find out what's going on. Wendy, how long have you been married?
We've been married 12 years.
Is this neighbor married?
Yeah, she's married. She has kids.
All right. So I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name on Kiss FM.
You have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
And we're going to call him. As a matter of fact, Patty's going to offer him some roses. And what we want to do is find out who is top of mind, who he sends them to, and then what he puts on the card, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's very important. We need you so we can get the most information and mileage out of this. We need you to stay quiet until we tell him he's on the radio, all right?
Okay.
All right, Wendy, good luck. What's your neighbor's name? I'm curious.
Oh, yeah.
It's Jasmine.
Got it. All right, here we go.
Hi, may I speak to Colton?
Yeah, this is he. May I ask who's calling?
Hi, Colton. My name is Vanny. I'm calling from Sprouts Flowers here in front of KFC in Yorba Linda. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses today. They're completely free, and you can send them to whoever you want. I don't need any credit card information from you. Just the name of the person you want to send them to and a quick note, and they get delivered today by lunchtime.
Okay. How did you find me? I didn't sign up for any newsletter or anything.
No, we don't have a newsletter, but I believe if the notes here are correct, it shows that you opted to receive coupons and promotions when you made a purchase online recently, maybe in the last 6 months.
Oh, yeah, I probably did that.
Yeah, so they're completely free just because you made that purchase, and we want to go ahead and maybe send these roses to somebody that you care for.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I got someone to send them to.
Great. Let's start with the name.
The name's Amy.
Amy. And I have red or white flowers. Roses.
I think, yeah, let's do white.
White. And what do you want to put on the note?
Can you just write and again, and again, and again?
Sorry, and again?
Yeah.
Colton, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. We have your wife, Wendy, on the line, and you've just sent white roses to Amy saying, and again, and again, and again, and again. Can you explain that to us?
Wait, is this a joke? I'm on.
It is not a joke. Can you tell us who is Amy?
Amy is a friend of my wife. She's one of her friends.
Well, Wendy, you're on the line. Does this make sense to you?
No. Why would you be sending Amy flowers?
What do you mean?
What's going on?
It's a joke between us. You know, it's again and again and again. It's like all the girls trips we take you on. You know how we always joke about that? She's always taking you away from me with all those girls trips and stuff. That's why I'm sending it to her.
Hold on. What?
But why? What?
What is he saying, Wendy? I don't understand.
I mean, we go out, Amy and I, like on girls' nights and stuff like that. But that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why would you?
Just send her roses, dude.
Yeah, why would you send her roses? That doesn't make any sense.
I just was trying. I don't know. I was trying to be just be nice, and we had made a joke about it.
Well, hey, Colton, were you thinking about sending them to Jasmine?
No. Why would I send them to Jasmine?
Oh, you know why you'd send them to Jasmine. Why don't you come clean?
What do you mean? Why? No, I don't. Nothing is happening with our neighbor.
Yes, your neighbor.
No, no, there's nothing going on with her.
She's been acting super weird.
She's acting weird to your wife.
Yeah, she hasn't looked at me since I went away with the kids.
Well, I have nothing to do with that. I have not even talked to her. She just
This doesn't make sense to me.
No, it doesn't to me
at all.
All right. Can we like not do this like on air right now? Can we?
Well, we're not exactly searching for convenience for you here, Colton. Yeah. What is it you want to say?
What is going on?
I've been seeing Amy.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
And this is your good friend, Wendy?
Yeah.
How long have you been friends with Amy?
I've been friends with Amy for longer than we've been even married.
Yeah,
What the Colton?
I wanted to tell you a different way. But
how considerate. You wanted to tell her. Now, Colton, you're romantically involved with her best friend.
Yes, we've hung out a couple times, and
can we just ask you what the hell is in your head? What are you thinking?
I guess I wasn't thinking. Stuff. Things kind of happen, and you don't know what's going on. And like, one
Colton,
thing leads to
you
another,
just said you were going to tell your wife differently. What were you going to say when you were going to tell her?
I was. I mean, we haven't been on the best of terms, and she's been busy, and I've been like, you know, like a couple times. Amy has stopped by to say hi and check up on me because she knows that I don't know. She obviously knows about our relationship. You tell her everything, and I don't know. She just, for whatever reason, it led to that, and I didn't want it to, but she was like
she took
kind of
advantage
there.
of you.
Oh yeah, she took advantage of you. Yeah.
You were vulnerable.
Mhm.
Colton, we have your wife just hearing that you're having an affair with her best friend. Like, do you understand what kind of damage that does for the people around you and your family?
Yeah, I guess I just didn't think about all that. I'm sorry.
What?
I did. I was. Look, I never meant for this to go as far as this was. I was trying to figure out how to make this end because I knew it wasn't a good thing because of our family, and then it just. I don't know. I guess it's.
If you were thinking about our family, why would you be sending her flowers? If you wanted to end this, why would you send her flowers today?
I don't know what to say.
All right, Colton, gonna hang up on you. Wendy, I don't know what to say, to be honest with you. To think that if this person, Amy, is so close to you and then doing all this behind your back.
That's what I can't get past.
It's just gross.
Yeah.
So, all right. I don't know. Who do you seek first to get into this with? Hold on for 1 second, okay?
Okay.
Does she, do you go and storm into Amy's work or home right now?
Absolutely.
I mean, how about the friend? Okay, so
that's what
husband aside.
Yeah.
Like, husband aside, we've dealt with husbands who've done this.
Yes.
But how about the friend that puts on the face that pretends you're friends while seeing your husband behind your back?
It's so disgusting to me.
What is worse? Honestly, which one hurts the most? Knowing that your husband is cheating on you with your best friend, or knowing that your best friend is cheating on you with your husband and keeping a straight face being your friend? It's bizarre. This Ryan's Roses, I can break it down for you, and I'm just curious to know which is worse, because it's both bad. Wendy and Colton are married, and he's cheating on his wife, Wendy, with her best friend, Amy. Okay? And they're carrying out this act. Both of them one playing the husband, one playing the best friend, both of which are seeing each other. Now, she thought it was her neighbor that her husband was messing around with. So she already doubted her husband. Yeah. She already didn't trust her husband. That's why I'm almost thinking, and maybe this is crazy, but in her mind, she thought her husband was cheating. So isn't it worse to find out that your best friend has done this to you?
It's terrible.
Like, she may have already come to terms that her husband was cheating with the neighbor, but I don't think she thought about the fact that her best friend was the one he was cheating with.
No, but do you know what I hope she does moving forward is whatever she decides to do with her husband, she does the same with her friend. Like, if she decides to work through it with her husband, I hope she works through it with her friend too, and not cut out the friend and stay with the husband.
Oh, I don't know if I feel the same about that.
They're both conniving. They both lost their trust.
They're both conniving. So in this moment, my knee jerk is to not work it out. But then you calculate family and kids. I'd be more forgiving of her working it out with her husband than I would the friend. I think the friend's out and never back in. Out. Never back in.
True.
Out.
Patty, but so's the husband. Bye.
Well,
and it's not just
it's more
these three people involved. It gets a little bit more complicated because then you have mutual friends.
Who
that
covered it up?
That are going to end up finding out or covered it up, and then they're gonna have to choose from. They're going to choose between Wendy and Amy.
It's bad. But what
It's
about
all
friends
bad.
who knew they covered it up that were accomplices?
I mean, we don't know that. Maybe they don't know that.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know that, but they might.
But we don't.
But we could think that. All right. I'm just curious to see what people think about that. Like, what's worse, finding out about your husband or your best friend is the one? Chelsea, how are you?
I'm well, thanks. How are you guys?
We're good. So, which is worse? Finding out that your husband is cheating and, knowing that, or finding out that it's your best friend that he's cheating with? Who are you more upset with?
I'm more upset with the best friend. I mean, men are animals and they act on instinct, but that tells me that the friend was clearly pursuing.
The friend premeditated this killing.
I think so.
This was premeditated killing of the relationship, right? It was thought through.
I think so, yeah.
All right. Thank you, Chelsea. Appreciate your call. Thanks for listening to us. Let me go to Michelle. Michelle, you lost a friend this way? She kept trying to hit on your husband?
I did. My best friend, actually.
Right, but she's not a friend, so you didn't lose a friend. You lost an enemy.
I did, actually. I lost a dumpster fire.
Yeah, you did. You lost an informant. You lost an undercover spy. You lost a double agent.
Right, which is what Amy is.
Well,
so I wouldn't even be concerned about losing that person.
But in your situation, what happened?
It was like this girl, she would come to my house, and whenever I got up to go to the kitchen to get another beer, she would cozy up next to my husband and start flirting with him. And she thought I didn't notice, and she also thought that my husband was into it, and he wasn't. And he told me everything.
He reported back.
He did, yeah.
What is she thinking that he's not going to be loyal to you in that situation? I mean, that's intentionally trying and her clearly not caring about your friendship at all.
Not a bit.
You did the right thing by cutting her out. Thanks for calling. Again, we had a lot of calls from people saying that they felt like it was worse to know that it was the best friend. Like, it would have been bad knowing it was their husband, but so much worse it being the best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And if the other conversation was, well, should, if she's going to take one of them back, which would it be? I don't say the friend at all.
Well, I think neither.
Right. But there's kids too.
Since 1993, and for nearly 19 years, Jaws the Ride thrilled and terrified guests as one of Universal Orlando's signature attractions. In 2012, the ride was shut down and demolished to make way for Diagon Alley, part of the Harry Potter expansion. But did you know that an entirely different version of the attraction, one that very few got to experience, opened in 1990, only to be closed and scrapped less than 3 months later? In 1975, Universal Pictures' Jaws was released into theaters. It was both a cultural and cinematic phenomenon, and went on to shatter box office records, becoming the first true summer blockbuster in movie history. Though Jaws was implemented as a scene on the Universal Studios Hollywood Backlot Tour in 1976, it wasn't until the late 1980s that a full-fledged ride based on Jaws was conceptualized. However, it would not be going into their Hollywood location, but instead would be one of the first signature attractions at Universal Studios Orlando, the company's first theme park built from the ground up. With the grand opening slated for late 1989, and Ride and Show Engineering winning the bid to build and design the ride, work began on one of the most ambitious attractions ever built at the time. And much like the problematic and at times disastrous production on the Jaws film, Jaws the Ride proved equally as ill-fated.
The shark is not working. Repeat, the shark is not working.
The ride revolved around Jaws, terrorizing and attacking a boat full of guests touring Amity Island. But all throughout construction, testing, and rehearsals, getting the nearly 3-ton animatronic shark to work properly and perform on cue was, quote, an engineering nightmare. The most persistent issue involved overcoming the enormous water drag, caused from the mechanical sharks going from a complete standstill to moving with a thrust equivalent to a Boeing 747 engine. Now, on rare occasions, the majority of the ride did work as intended, as can be seen during this footage taken during a training rehearsal. But in the weeks leading up to Universal Florida's grand opening, they were few and far between. One of the ride's most problematic effects involved the mechanical shark violently lunging at the boat and dragging it across the lagoon. But this required such precise timing from both moving watercrafts that often the shark would attack too early or too late, appearing more comedic than frightening. In the weeks following Universal Orlando's grand opening on June 7, 1990, while Confrontation and Earthquake also struggled to operate reliably, Jaws fared the worst. The ride constantly broke down and regularly required maintenance. It soon became clear to Universal that the ride's problems were beyond quick fixes and repairs, and less than 3 months after opening, they made the decision to close the ride indefinitely. Shortly after, Universal filed a lawsuit against Ride and Show Engineering, claiming poor workmanship and design flaws. An out-of-court settlement was eventually reached, though Ride and Show's chief of engineering later expressed that he believed the fault lay with Universal, that they were rushed to meet an unrealistic deadline and needed more time for testing. Universal ultimately decided to rebuild and redesign Jaws, and essentially start from scratch, repurposing whatever they could. And it was decided that the effects, which had been deemed most problematic in its first incarnation, would be scrapped and reimagined, and the original finale of Blowing Up Jaws, a recreation of the first film's ending, would be replaced by the ending from Jaws 2. In addition, instead of hiring a single company for the whole attraction, Universal hired various key contractors who specialized in individual aspects of the ride, thus assuring that each ride element was designed and built to perfection. 3 years and a whopping $40 million overhaul later, which brought the grand total of the attraction as a whole to $70 million, Jaws was reopened to the public in 1993.
And this is where Jaws turns an elemental fear of the water into screaming terror.
It was a hit with guests and became one of Universal's most beloved attractions. And though it is gone, it is not forgotten. Through Easter eggs and memories, it will always remain an important part of Universal's history. And if you really miss it, you could always go to Universal Japan. For now. So how many of you knew about the original Jaws attraction? Were you heartbroken when Jaws went the way of Yesterworld? I'd love to hear from you. Thank you guys and gals so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, I found a letter addressed to my husband, tucked away while cleaning. I originally figured it must be old, maybe an ex, so I left it there, but then I couldn't stop thinking about it, and I went back and started examining it more. I am convinced the handwriting matches that of a friend of ours who lives in the neighborhood. No. Now, that is real detective work.
Come on.
Right? Jessica's on with us now. Jessica?
Yes.
It's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Thanks for reaching out to us. I was just commenting about your detective skills, that you think that the handwriting on this letter would match that of a person in your neighborhood.
Yeah. Well, she's given us Christmas cards before and written like thank you notes and birthday cards for the kids. So I know her handwriting pretty well.
And you say that you know your husband will not send flowers to anyone. So you want us to tell him he won a romantic weekend getaway to Palm Springs?
Yes.
You've really thought this through. No strings attached. All you need are their names of the people going. Okay, so tell me what you think he will respond with.
Well, I think he might be confused at first. But I'm just wondering, because sometimes he goes away for work. So I'm just wondering if he could possibly use this to go away with her and say that it's just for work. So I'm just wondering if he will take the option and if he'll want to go with her, if he'll put her name down.
And what is her name?
Mallory.
Valerie or Mallory?
Mallory with an M.
Mallory. Okay. All right. Let us organize this. I'm going to put you on hold and we'll come back, okay? So, sis, you think you got that down, right?
Yeah, got it.
We are on with Jessica. We're in the middle of Ryan's Roses. And Jessica has just told us that she found a note tucked away that her husband had. And she thinks it matches the handwriting of a friend of theirs who lives in their neighborhood because they get cards, holiday cards and things like that. I mean, that's some real complex detail to start putting the pieces together.
I could see that. I can recognize my neighbor's handwriting as well from thank you cards and things like that.
Well, I must not have good neighbors because no one's writing thank you cards to me. I haven't gotten a handwritten thank you. Only person
I have the best neighbors ever.
All right, so she wants us to send basically call and say that he's won a romantic weekend to Palm Springs, no strings attached, blah, 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 right?
Cool. Yeah.
All right, so Jessica, we're about to do that. I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, so we're going to call him, and the other woman you're concerned about, her name is Mallory.
Yes.
Okay, be very quiet while we try to get to the bottom of this, and then we will tell him he's on the air after we try and get some info.
Okay.
Okay, good luck. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Ian.
Yeah, this is Ian.
Hi, Ian. My name is Darcy. I'm calling from Express Destinations. Congratulations. You've been selected for a romantic weekend getaway to Palm Springs. It's a 2-night stay at the Desert Inn plus dinner for 2, and this is absolutely free. We just ask that you leave us a positive Yelp review. Is that something that you'd be interested in?
I'm sorry, who is this again?
My name is Darcy. I'm calling from Express Destinations. We can just start with the name of your guest, and if you want to think about it, we just need the name of your guest, and we can hold your reservation for 24 hours. You can give us a call back to confirm the best dates for you.
I'm a little confused because I didn't actually sign up for anything like this. What company are you with?
Right.
Again?
You may have purchased something online in the last 18 months and opted in to receive promotional offers from companies like ours. We're Express Destinations.
Express? Yeah, I've never even heard of you.
We're fairly new. That's why we're doing this promotion. So we just ask that you would leave us a positive Yelp review if you enjoyed the experience. We can just start with the name of your guest.
Well, no, I'm sorry. I'm just a little concerned with how you got my name. I mean, I feel like I'm being set up for something here. So, did someone set this up?
I have no recollection of that. We're just calling people to see if they would like this romantic getaway.
Yeah, but I don't even know who you guys are though. I mean, I don't know how you got my name. I didn't sign up for anything, or I didn't pay. I didn't buy anything that would have this. So you would have online. That's how we get our database. It's pretty fine print, but I understand if this is not something that you're not interested in, we could move on. Well, yeah. I mean, I just feel like someone might have, set me up for this, and I don't. I'm trying to figure out who that.
Ian.
Hello?
Ian, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. It's Ryan Seacrest. We have your wife, Jessica, on the line. So, Jessica, what did you want to say?
Ian, hi. Why would you think you were being set up?
Hi. I mean, I didn't sign up for anything like this, so I don't know what. Someone just calling me out of the blue.
Why are you saying you think it might be a setup? What would be the reason that you would need to be set up? Is there any reason that you think this might be a setup?
What? No, I'm just like, I don't understand how my information, like, I'm sorry, I'm maybe a little defensive or kind of confused of like, what's happening here, because I never signed up for a contest.
Why did you say set up?
Why not? I never signed up for it. I didn't set any of this up, so I don't know why I would be.
Who would be trying to set you up? Like, what reason would you have to be set up?
I don't know. That's why I don't understand.
Let me just jump in here for a second, Ian. We're calling you. Jessica has shared some information with us, and she thinks she has found a note that you have stashed away from Mallory, a friend of yours. Can you explain this note to her?
No.
Well, can you explain, Jessica, to Ian what you found?
I found a note from Mallory to you, and it was talking about what a great time you have had and how much she likes you and how wonderful the times you've been spending together are and how she values them. So I'm really confused on why she would write that to you. Some of it kind of went into detail, so I'm kind of I feel bad that I found it, but I wasn't snooping. I wasn't looking for anything. I just kind of found it I was cleaning, and I'm wondering why she would be writing that to you. Is there something going on with her?
I don't even know what is. I feel like I'm being like set up here in some weird joke or something. I don't know what is happening.
It's not a joke. I found this note. I just want to know why she would write this to you. It was addressed to you. It was from her. It's her handwriting.
I don't even know. I'm not even aware of a note being like written to me that way. So
you're saying the note doesn't exist?
I mean, I don't think so. I don't know what this note is. I would have to see it.
All right. So listen, Jessica, I mean, when you guys are in the same place, why don't you show him this letter? But Ian, she is concerned that something's going on with the woman named Mallory. So is there anything you want to tell her now?
No, I mean, Mallory is one of our friends. Like, I don't know why would I have a note from her.
Okay. Well, Jessica, I don't know if we can do much more, but show him the note and see how he responds.
Okay. I mean, I know I found what I found.
All right. Well, good luck to you both. Thank you very much. So, we're going in circles there. I don't know.
I mean, it could just be from an ex-girlfriend that he just doesn't remember keeping. Guys do that all the time.
Believe that he really doesn't remember a letter?
I kind of do believe him. I do believe him.
All right. We are here. We do this thing. It's a little thing called Ryan's Roses. And we just had a very difficult one for me to figure out. Ian and Jessica found a note from a woman in Ian's stashed away spot, wherever it was. And the note was a romantic note. And so she thought that, I don't think this is an ex-girlfriend. This looks like the neighbor's writing. The name of the woman is Mallory, and somebody that they know well. He, however, had no emotion or reaction from the get-go. Now, we didn't offer him roses. We offered him a romantic weekend getaway to Palm Springs per her request. But from the moment you started with your whatever made-up vacation company,
yeah, Express Destinations.
Express Destinations with the fine print. I love that part. That was well done.
Thanks.
You may not have seen the rules. It's very fine print. But from the moment he got on the phone, he was skeptical. So I can't tell if that's out of guilt or he's just like a skeptical guy.
It may be that he's a skeptical guy because she said we can't do the roses on him because he won't send roses. So
that just may be his demeanor, his MO.
Yeah.
Tony, did you have a take? Because I really don't know. I just didn't get enough emotion from him.
No, I didn't believe him for a second. First of all, I feel like you know letters like that. Like, I could tell you every letter I have in my apartment from any man in my life.
Again, I think that's apples and oranges.
Yeah. Guys don't.
Guys, I'm just going to tell you, I don't want to generalize, but what you probably recall and what I probably recall would be an apple and an orange.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't trust him.
All right. Well, we've settled this. You want to, Patty, anything to add?
No, I think he's hiding something. He knows that letter.
All right.
It's not
She's
like
going to
he's
show him the letter.
Thousands of letters.
She's going to show him the letter. I mean, I think she'll be able to tell by his reaction in person when she shows him the letter. And how about Mallory? What if it is Mallory? How about Mallory sending a letter and they're neighbors and they hang out together? Where's that go?
Gross.
Sketch.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. It says, this is really urgent. Please pick me for Ryan's Roses. My husband just canceled our Valentine's plans. He said he wants to take me out on Wednesday because his buddy is going through a divorce and is heartbroken, and he wants to be there for him. That is true, but I can't understand why he would like to be doing this on Valentine's Day. I mean, obviously, my mind goes to cheating. Temple City's Ilda. Ilda, I don't like it. First of all, good morning. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm well. So your husband canceled the Valentine's Day plan. He said he wants to take you out on Wednesday, the day before Valentine's Day, because his buddy's going through a divorce. Now,
which is not the same, obviously.
Why can't he just hang out with his buddy on Wednesday and then with you on actual Valentine's Day?
I don't know. It seems really weird to me, and that's why I don't want to think this, but it's like, is he cheating? Is he taking out a woman on Valentine's Day?
But why jump to that conclusion? I mean, it seems like a big jump.
I mean, is it though?
I mean, if his buddy's going through a divorce, are you sure that's not true?
No, his buddy is going through a divorce.
All right, so I'm just saying, like, it's plausible that he does need to be with his buddy on that night. I've had friends who have to go through stuff like that.
But then have the buddy come over to the house. Like, he doesn't need to be alone with him.
Well, I mean, I'm in the benefit of the doubt.
It just seems really weird to me. I mean, he's also been like hanging out with Nick a lot. Like, it just seems odd.
So you think he's cheating on you and he's hanging out with the buddy as well?
I mean, Nick is going through a divorce. It just seems really odd to me to cancel Valentine's Day, and
okay.
I mean, maybe he is cheating. Like, he's been gone a lot, and it just makes me think. Like, I wasn't thinking it before, but it's like he's been gone.
Okay.
He's been staying late at work. He's been meeting up with his friends. I don't know. It just I'm all mixed up.
All right, let me get on it next. It's time for Ryan's Roses. So, Ilda, we are going to call your husband. Sisney's going to offer him some roses. Stay very quiet until we hear what he's going to say on the card, okay? And we tell him that he's on the air. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Thank you.
Here we go. Sure.
Hello?
Hi, is this Tim?
Speaking. Who's this?
Hi, my name is Teresa. I'm calling from Teresa's Flowers in Temple City. How are you doing this morning?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So we're actually located on Las Tunas, and the reason I'm calling is because we're offering a chance for local residents to send free flowers to anybody that they'd like today. They're absolutely free. I don't need credit card info, cash, or anything from you. Just the name of the person you'd want to send the flowers to, and we can write a note.
Just free flowers, no strings attached. What is all this about?
I'm just trying to promote my business. We've got a tiny storefront on Las Tunas. It's like right next to a dentist, and we just don't get a lot of foot traffic in. So I'm just trying to start this delivery promotion in hopes that the word would spread about us.
Yeah, free. All right, I'll bite. All right, yeah,
okay.
Sure.
What's the name of the person you want to send the flowers to?
My wife's name is Ilda. It's ILDA.
Great. And what would you like to put on the note?
if you could please say, darling, I love and appreciate you. Always love, Tim.
That is that is so sweet. I'm sorry to jump in, but hi, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio, Tim, and that is really sweet. I just want to say, and your wife is on the line, Ilda.
Hey.
And Tim, I'm going to just tell you why we're calling. Your wife believes that you're cheating on her. That's what she thinks. Is there a reason that she might think that? Are you doing something to make her think that? And frankly, Tim, are you cheating on your wife? She thinks you're using Nick as an excuse to go see another woman.
All right, you guys just kind of hit me with a lot here. Honey, are you on the phone?
It just seems really weird that you would cancel Valentine's Day, and you've been gone a lot. And I mean, why are you hanging out with Nick? Are you hanging out with Nick, and are you seeing somebody? It just seems really odd to me that you would cancel Valentine's Day after I got a sitter and everything.
Okay, yes. Okay, wow. All right, yes. I'm sure it sounds weird when I said, can we please move Valentine's Day from Valentine's Day? Nick.
Yeah, it's not Valentine's Day.
Can we forget about Valentine's Day for a second? Are you cheating on your wife, Tim? Let's just be clear here.
No, I'm not cheating on my wife. Give me a second to tell you what guys is going on.
Oh, I'm happy to give you plenty of time. I just want to know the answer because then we can move on. If you're not cheating, then we're good. Now you can explain.
Yeah, why didn't you answer right away? Like, if there's...
Why didn't I answer right away? I got 3 people on the phone telling me, are you cheating on your wife? No.
There's like 6 of us.
Well, are you? You still haven't answered.
Oh, my God, because you guys just keep telling me I'm cheating. You're not even letting me get it out. I've known him since we were like 10 years old, okay?
Yeah.
You know he's going through a divorce. He's my best friend. They met. Their first date was on Valentine's Day. Their anniversary is Valentine's Day. I am trying to keep him from doing something dumb, like drinking a bottle of Jack Daniels and driving around like an idiot. I'm trying to keep him from not, like I said,
from being depressed.
Beating himself up. Yeah, thank you for being just a heartbroken moron. Listen, if I will invite him over to our house if you want to hang out with Nick on Valentine's Day.
That sounds good.
I will gladly take you out, like I said, the 13th or the 15th or the 16th or whatever. But I'm sorry, honey, that I know all the stuff he's been telling me that he's been going through. I feel like if I can be there for him for a day where he's not, like I said, going to do something dumb, I would kind of prefer to do that.
Okay, good. I think that's kind of the outcome that Ilda was looking for. And Tim, it sounds like you're being a good friend and just maybe a little more detailed communication, transparency with your wife. And Ilda, I think, let's accept a compromise here. Valentine's Day, I mean, it's not the end of the world.
It's not about that. You're right. And I mean, you really think he's going to do something dumb? Or he could?
I like that he's trying to save his friend from depression because, that's actually being a stand-up guy, and so a little more direct.
And the fact that he's inviting him to the house now, it's like
right. It's all transparent. Tim, thank you very much.
Sorry.
Thank you for listening, Ilda. Thank you for writing in.
Yeah, thank you, Ryan.
And you guys, good luck. And Valentine's Day is on a Thursday anyway. It's a school night, right? So
Wednesday, Thursday, doesn't matter.
I like that he's stepping up for his friend. What's the key here? A little more transparent communication. Monday, February 11th. Good morning.
Good morning.
Coming off of a Ryan's Roses where he, the husband, sent the flowers lovingly to his wife. And I kind of feel like we should just suspend disbelief about it and take it all for what it's worth and his word.
Yeah, he invited the best friend to come over to the house and she can be there. So I guess all is good.
He was canceling Valentine's Day because his best friend's going through it. And he was trying to be there so his best friend didn't get depressed because he's going through a big breakup. Yeah. So I feel like we should not second guess all of it and just for once have one that worked out.
Yeah, worked out. Let's be happy.
Really? Are we all going to agree to that?
Band together.
No one's going cynical on it?
No.
Wow. We need to celebrate.
Yeah, when have we ever all agreed on something like this?
That's what I'm saying. And it's so rare that we get a Ryan's Roses where it could be completely believable and loving. So we shall not question.
No.
We're going to get to this Ryan's Roses follow-up. So here is the story, and you're going to want to hear what happened because Nina is on the phone. She's on hold right now. Back in November, Nina's 5-year-old son, David, told her that he and his dad, Kenneth, spent the day with a woman named Lisa and her daughter when they were at Disneyland. Kenneth never mentioned this to Nina, so it was supposed to just be father-son bonding at Disneyland that day. Anyway, we get him on the phone. We offer him the roses, and he wanted to send the roses with this card, "For Mommy, love, David." So we wanted to know who Lisa was. It turns out he knows her from college. Listen to some of the sound here.
I mean, she's just some college friend. Like, that's it. Like,
So you ran into a college friend at Disneyland who has a child at the same time you were there and you spent the day and you didn't tell your wife?
Exactly. How would she even know that you were there, Kenneth?
And why didn't you tell your wife?
Yeah.
I think, like Sissy and
That would
I,
be
if
the
we were
first thing.
married, I couldn't wait to come home and say, hey, I ran into Tanya, who I went to college with. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
It didn't seem like that big of a deal.
I'd have to say Tanya and the doctor, obviously, but that was from November, okay? So we left it not knowing what was going to happen. Nina is on the phone, and I'm curious to know, Nina, what's happened? It's been 7 months. What's happened since we spoke?
Well, after I got off the phone with you guys, I went to my computer and started going through his emails and messages, and I found everything. Flirty notes, pictures that he was writing to her and everything. So it wasn't just a one-time thing, you know. It was like they meant to meet up. And so that day, I picked up my kids from school. I went to my mom's house, and I sent a friend to get the rest of all of our stuff. I have not been back to that house since at all.
So he organized this whole thing behind your back to be at the park with Lisa and the kids were together
So
too?
bad.
That's crazy.
Yes. And I just feel like that woman destroyed our marriage. Like, she has never apologized to me. I have never heard from her. How dare she, you know? I'm really just so angry because I don't know what she's doing. Like, she just come in and mess up our whole family, our home, and I don't know how she could do that to us or to my children. Like, I have to raise these children by myself now because they're still together, and I don't talk to him. I don't hear from him much either. He rarely sees his kids. He didn't even see them on Christmas. Not at all.
Well, he sounds deadbeat to me.
Yeah.
So did he move out? What's the story?
Well, I don't know what he's doing there at that house because I'm at my mom and I never went back. So I don't talk to him. I don't mess with him. He rarely sees his kids, though, there at my mom's house. So I'm not there.
Do you know how long it was going on with him and this other woman?
You know, it must have been going on for a long time because the email thread went back and back and back. She's like, hey, what are you doing? They decided on the date to meet up at Disneyland. It was crazy. I was like, this is crazy. Like, so you meant to be with her all this time. And she is just such a bimbo to me. Like, how could you do that knowing that this man was married? I don't like her at all. I think she's a terrible person. She knew he had kids. She knew what we were together. She knew what we were about. Like, I want to call her, like, really, I don't want to say it, but she's awful. She's the B word.
I think there's blame for both of them here, right? I mean, yes, she got in there and wrecked this, but he accepted the invitation or he invited her in. Nina, are you okay?
I'm much stronger than when I spoke to you last because I realized, yes, it's both their fault. And if he's going to be with her, then he doesn't deserve to be with me. I'm going to move on with my kids, and we're going to be better without him.
Good. Well, I'm glad that you got closure. You got clarity. Thank you for coming on. God bless you and your kids. Thanks for listening to us.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye. Patty, why are you shaking your head?
I just think she needs to let go of that anger.
Well, I will tell you this. I'm reading a book, and the book talks about when you hold on to anger like that, it can cause cancer.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like, it can actually cause cancers in your body. You hold on to stuff like that after a while.
But I think it takes time for people.
It does. This is fresh, man. These are fresh wounds. She's angry, but I would be that angry with him too.
Mm-hmm.
Not just her, with him too.
Sounds like she's equally mad at both.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's a public service. If you are pulling your hair out about your relationship,
That's pretty extreme.
and you don't know where to turn, and you want to get some answers, then send us the story on email. We'll see if you want to come on the air, and then you decide. Now, Marissa is on the phone. She's from Oxnard, and she's concerned about her husband. She says that, Dear Ryan and Ellen, my husband went from being the best father and husband to treating us like we are now strangers. He works a lot, so to stay in contact with the kids, we always use FaceTime. That has stopped. He's always too busy at work to answer. He always has some random excuse. It makes me think maybe he's not at the office at all, and when he's home, he's so disconnected from us, he doesn't even talk to the kids. He's just on his phone texting. So, Marissa, I can understand this change of behavior has got you in question, huh?
Yes. And have you discussed it with him?
Well, every time I try to bring it up, he's just really not around, and he just kind of writes it off. Like the second that I start talking about it, he just kind of blows up and is like, I'm working hard for this family, and then the subject is just kind of overlooked. And
Can I ask you, how long have you been married?
We've been married for 7 years.
So it's possible that there's a lull in the marriage just due to time and,
I mean, that is possible, but our kids are at
the word I'm looking
great prime part of their lives. Like, I would say that this should be more exciting for our marriage when they're in basketball and...
Well, so the word I'm searching for is routine. Now, I'm not saying that he's not guilty of something, but you got to beware of routine.
But also, he's the father to what? 2 girls, 2 boys, a boy and a girl? More?
2 boys.
2 boys.
2 boys.
Well, I don't know any father who would want to miss out on having all these experiences with their kids.
That may be the best point of all. That may be the best point of all, Al. You're right.
Also, the routine is all his doing. It's his job that creates this routine with the FaceTime and everything. And he has not offered to try to change things, to try to get his schedule lighter. Like, nothing has changed.
Okay.
And that's
We're going
really
to call him, Marissa. Can you hang on for a second?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to call him next. I'm going to get Patty in here. Ryan's Roses, Marissa's on the phone. The long and short of it is, she's been married for 7 years. Her husband is being more distant. They've got 2 kids. He works a lot. Anyway, he's not FaceTiming with the kids. He's not answering the phone when they usually always FaceTime, and she thinks maybe he's not even at work. He's been acting strange. The behavior shifted, and she thinks maybe something is going on. That's the long and short of it. And Ellen made the best point of the conversation, which is, wait, what guy doesn't want to answer his phone and FaceTime his kids? If he's been doing it, now he's not doing it. That's weird.
Right, like when your kids are like teenagers and then leaving the house, this dad's going to look back and go, where was I?
Well, Marissa, would you just say to me this? Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM?
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay. Patty's going to call him and offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to. What's the name? Is it yours, Marissa, that's top of mind, or is it someone else? And then we want to find out what message he sends. Like, what is in his head, okay?
Okay.
All right. Good luck, Marissa.
Thank
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Robert?
Speaking.
Hi, Robert. My name is Patty calling from Lovable Flowers. How are you?
I'm okay.
Good to hear. I'm calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They are completely free, and you can send them to whoever you want this morning. I don't need any information from you, just the name of the person you're going to send the flowers to and a note. And they'll get them today by lunchtime. And all I ask in return is for you to go to my Facebook page and, maybe leave a review, like a comment, maybe like my page, and that would allow me to be able to get more customers.
All right. That seems fair, I guess.
Great. And so let's do that. I know you're a busy person, so let's make this quick. What is the name of the person you want to send the flowers to?
You'll be sending it to Claire.
Claire. And what do you want to put on the note?
You could say something like you make me so happy. You could,
Robert.
Yeah.
Robert, I want you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. It's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen K.
Hi, Robert.
We have your wife, Marissa, on the phone. Robert,
okay.
Who is Claire?
Claire's just a friend from work.
But what did you just say on the card? That doesn't sound like a friendly card.
So happy.
Like I've never sent that to Ellen, although you do.
Oh, thank you, Ryan.
But I've never that's a weird thing to send to a friend. Robert?
Yeah.
Your wife has asked us to call you to find out what's going on. Something's going on with Claire, right?
Yeah. Something's been going on recently.
Well, this is obvious. This is clear. It's been clear to Marissa since it started.
And your 2 sons.
I mean, you're avoiding phone calls, FaceTimes. You've changed your. Are you going to work when you're telling her you're going to work, or are you going to Claire's?
No, I'm going to work. I'm still pretty busy.
Does Claire know that you're married with 2 sons who would love to FaceTime with you, but you blow them off because you're with her?
Yeah, I mean, she knows I have a family. I don't know. It's not because of. I don't know. It's not because of her that I'm not around my family a lot.
But Robert,
what is it? Why?
It's just been years in the making. We've been married for 7 years now, and it's just been kind of tension and just non-communicating for years. It's just been
well, who's the one who's not communicating? I am always trying to encourage us to all be together as a family, and you're the one who just ignores even FaceTimes from your children who are just trying to see your face. You're the one who's ignoring. You're the one who's not communicating. What else can we do? What else can I try to make this work?
I mean, I don't know. It just seems like it's not something that'll improve.
Wait,
honestly.
Robert, are you through with the marriage?
I'm unclear. Are you cheating on your wife? Is that what you're telling us?
Yeah, more or less.
Well, what do you mean more or less? What does that mean? So you are?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's not something that I'm proud of.
Yeah, but stop with this Seth Rogen sounding attitude about it. You're like screwing up your entire relationship here, and you sound nonchalant.
It's your family,
well,
Robert.
I mean, I didn't make this phone call.
Well, but Robert, you're lying to your wife and your kids every day. How long have you been seeing Claire?
About a year now.
A year?
I mean, on and off.
Do you get, Robert, what's going on? Like, you got a marriage of 7 years, you got 2 kids, and you're talking to me like you're lounging on the couch watching a ball game about the fact that you're cheating on your wife.
I mean, it's starting to sink in. I mean, it's hitting me pretty hard right now. I mean, I don't really know how to react to it. This is all very overwhelming.
Well, I'll say.
And you're saying to me that you think it's just there's no hope for us, that you don't want to try to make anything work whatsoever for our kids?
Do you want to try? Well, you do have the 2 kids, but I don't know what to say.
Robert, when were you going to tell your family that you are bailing?
I hadn't really thought that far in advance, really. I guess
Is that
I
what you're
always
doing?
knew that I would get caught at some point, and that seemed easier than just bringing it up myself.
Okay, well, Robert, let me just say this to you. We are going to take you both off the air, and I think you need to go sit down and talk to your wife about what's happening, because you sound alarmingly calm about it, and I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
This is too much. This is ridiculous.
Well,
it's like you don't care at all.
Yeah, no emotion
at all.
I mean, I do care, but I just think it's beyond repair at this point.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, hang on, both of you. Hang on, Marissa. I'm so sorry, baby. Hang on 1 second. I don't get it.
What's up with that?
He literally sounds like a character Seth Rogen plays.
He does. Exactly.
And he could be talking about anything.
Right.
He's so calm.
Poor Marissa. Those poor kids.
I don't know who not to believe. That's my problem. I don't know who not to believe. I don't know if I should not believe her or not believe him.
Oh, I believe her.
But he acts like there are no stakes.
But I believe him too. I just think that he's...
I'm just saying to you, I don't know who not to believe.
I don't know how to follow that.
Okay, well, hang on. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband has been distant, uninterested, and secretive lately. The other night he stayed out till 2 a.m. without calling, which he's never done. He said he was out with the guys and they were just having fun and he lost track of time. I know he's lying. It's Mandy in Cerritos. Mandy, thank you for coming on in Cerritos. You say in your email, you know he is lying. How do you know?
Well, we've never really had this. He's been very secretive. He's just like, he's being very vague. I don't know. He's been staying out late. One time he even stayed out till 2 a.m. and didn't call me. He's acting out of character. And I mean, he says he's just out with the guys, but I don't know. It's just getting...
Do you know who he might be with? Do you have an idea who the woman is, if it's another woman?
I don't know. And he's like, I've asked him about it like a couple times and it always seems to get a little bit better, but like then it just goes back to the secretive, vague, and really just, I can't even decide who he might be with, but I just feel like something's up.
Well, let's see if we can find out what is up. Hang on 1 second. We will make the Ryan's Roses call to your husband next. See if we can find out what's going on at Kiss FM. Here we are, Ryan, Sissany, Tanya, Patty, all of us, Engineer Tubbs, about to make this Ryan's Roses call. Mandy is married. She says her husband's been staying out late, acting out of character. He says he's with his boys. She thinks he's not. Matter of fact, she's positive he's lying. So, Mandy, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
What's his name?
No.
Just say...
No. Never mind. I can't.
No?
I can't go through with this. No. I mean, like... I'm sorry. This is just, like, a lot to handle. I mean, like, if he's cheating... I don't know. I don't know if I should do this. Like, I really don't think, like, if he's cheating, I just think
take
we
a
just
deep
have to
breath.
figure it out. Because, like,
Well, hold on.
I need to do...
Slow down.
Yeah.
Slow down.
So you
Slow
said
down.
you said already that you know he's lying. All right, so we can put you on the phone to listen to us call him. Now, you already have prepared yourself to think that he's cheating, haven't you?
I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's just like, it's just so much to actually, if he's actually doing it, I don't know. I mean, I'm so sorry. Like, I'll forgive him. I just don't know how to do this. I mean,
okay.
So
I'm sorry.
No, look, Manny, we're not going to do it if you don't want to do it. Don't worry about that. I'm just curious. So you are so nervous to find out that he might be cheating on you that you don't want to call him.
I understand that.
Yeah, I mean, like, cause I don't know. I've never done this before. I've never had to go through this. Like, we have a 4-year-old. Like, I don't know. Like, I just rather like put the pieces together, but not know. I'm sorry. I wasted your time. I'm so sorry.
Manny, not a waste of
do
time.
this.
You take good care of yourself, okay, Manny? And good luck.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
Bye-bye,
so
Manny.
sorry.
Talk to him.
Don't worry.
Talk to
Bye-bye.
him.
Bye-bye. I don't blame Mandy. I would never want to do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't want
to. She hasn't confronted him. You know, this is kind of a last resort situation. So she hasn't confronted him yet.
Maybe
But
go that route.
she did, didn't she? She did say she would forgive him if she found out he was, didn't she?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
She said they have a
in
4-year-old
her
and-
mind, she thinks something's going on, and she's already decided that if it is, she would forgive. So that's complicated. Again, maybe it's a narrative she's creating. Maybe it isn't real. Maybe not. We don't know.
So what? Do you think she's going to talk to him? Or do you think she's just going to ignore it and try to live her life?
Ignorance is bliss.
No, I think she's going to be acting not herself, and so it's going to come up somehow. Because it could, based on the way I just heard her, I don't know if she'll address it head on immediately, but I think she might. The conversation is going to come up. That's what I think.
Right.
Hey, Whitney, thank you for holding on here for a second. So go ahead. You heard Ryan's Roses, or what was about to be Ryan's Roses.
Yeah. So honestly, like I'm surprised that this doesn't happen more often with people. Like, I mean, how do you call your husband out on the radio and expect to come back from that? So like, let's say he is cheating and you're calling him out publicly. Like you're both losing. No one's winning. And then like, don't they have a kid? So wouldn't she kind of feel stuck in the position she's in? You don't want.
I mean, look, I go two ways on this. One way I go is, to not know may keep you sane, but then to know may get you sane, right?
Right, agreed. So, like, here she is. She's calling in. She wants to find out information. She wants to know if it's really happening or not. But then last minute, she decides she'd rather not know. So, like, I'm surprised that doesn't happen more, where, like, they think something's happening and then they just don't want to know because they just want to be secure in what they have and go on with life.
I have to say, I mean, I could understand that. I'm surprised it doesn't happen more often as well. But look, Mandy, she noticed her husband was acting strange. She got on the phone. Then she said, look, I can't go through this. And she said on the air, hey, if I found out he was cheating, I would forgive him.
Right.
She says that, but will she even find out? Because she's not willing to find out.
Boy, forgiveness is a hard one when it comes to infidelity, because I think if you decided to make the choice and make up your mind that you were going to try and forgive, can you ever forget? Yeah. And if not forgetting, do you ever forgive? I mean, that's a hard one.
Depends. We don't really know her situation. She's got this kid. Who knows? Like, some people might be able to forget, depending on, what's going on around the house. What's her security like financially? There's so many different factors.
I will tell you one thing that's true, Whitney. This show emotionally depletes me. It emotionally depletes
I hear you. Yeah,
walking down these paths. All right, well, go. Whitney, thank you for listening to us. You go ahead and have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Like, you get done, it's 10 o'clock, and you're like, why am I Why am I drained? It's emotionally depleting.
Well, OPP. OPP.
OPP. Other people's problems are exhausting.
Heavy.
I know.
Yeah. All right. Like, do you ever get asked by Robbie, hey, how was the show? What'd y'all talk about?
Every day.
Do you talk about it?
Oh.
That's all I say is, I can't.
I know. I was like, I can't relive it.
Why is it so tough? And people that you live with or are married to don't get that you can't rehash the whole thing. It's like impossible to rehash it. I couldn't go through that again if I tried.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we just got this time together and our podcast. Okay, guys?